Hey, Mike Burns here with UNO Theatre, and today I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes of our very own A War of Roses. Let's get to it.
What would you say to someone who isn't exactly familiar with Shakespeare? What would you say to them to get them to come here, and why should she or he come to and see this play?
It's the same thing as a rap song.
My name is Andy Prescott, and I am playing the character of Gloucester.
My name is Katie, and I am in my first year at UNO, so I'm working on my master's here in theater.
Hi, my name is Josh Ryan, and I'm playing Henry VI in the upcoming production of War of Roses, Foreign Flames.
And what does your experience as an actor look like?
What other productions have I been?
Yeah.
I've been... Rude.
I've come into it. This is only really the second show that I've ever done, Shakespeare play that I've ever done.
I've taken classes before in Shakespeare, but this is my first time really doing it in an actual performance, and so I'm super excited to have this opportunity.
So this is we're gonna get another one, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
If you're familiar with music, staccato versus legato. So staccato, even in the word that you say, onomatopoeia, staccato, like everything is short and choppy. And even when you do iambic pentameter, which is the way that the verse is arranged.
It's been a little intense because we rehearse about 6 nights a week, but we definitely need it. The language is just so new for some of us, and the story itself is, there's just a lot happening and a lot of characters to remember, so.
It's okay, we'll fix it.
I like the cackling now, the evil maniacal laughter.
Did we just walk in on that?
So that's been the challenge for me with this piece, is elongating the words and the vowels, and finding a lot of vocal flexibility in pitch and in length and in duration.
And one of the cool things about this show is that almost everybody is playing several characters, and a lot of people were changing the genders of the characters. So normally this would be a very male-heavy show, but we're kind of changing it to have a lot more female characters.
This is the worst. You won't be able to use any of that. Okay, so the question was, what is the hardest part about playing this character? I think the hardest part for me personally is it's so hard not to look at the camera.
Yes, in stage act.
You're gonna have so much fun editing that.
So you may be able to watch the War of Roses conflict that we're putting on and be like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones, and a lot of those plot devices are, can be attributed.
Wonderful.
Hi, this is the director.
She plays Eleanor.
I do.
Oh, plays Eleanor. Do you like playing?
I do.
So, War of Roses, it refers to the battles between the House of Lancaster and the House of York. There were many families warring in a way, and each wanted to get into a position of leadership or ownership of the country. The Lancasters and the York were the most powerful factions. The Lancasters took over, and with Henry IV, killed Richard II, which predates the play, and the ghosts of them haunt this play. There were about 5 houses. If it sounds a little like Game of Thrones, there's a reason for it. George Martin based Game of Thrones on War of the Roses and then expanded his reference points to Europe and other centuries in England for the events and characters. He combined characters, changed the arc of the stories, but it's pretty much the War of the Roses phenomenon.
I brought the project to Scott and Amy as part of a collaboration with Nebraska Shakespeare. Scott was the director here at UNO for Foreign Flames. Amy Lane was the director at Creighton for A Fire Within, and I was sort of the go-between between the two of them, making sure that our productions were collaboratively meaningful and echoing each other. But Scott was the director for this production. NebraskaShakespeare.com has all ticket information, and of course each university has a box office. You'll find ticket information through UNO box office and then also the Creighton box office.
Wow, great. Well, thank you very much, Vince.
Thanks so much.
I really appreciate your time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, perfect. Thank you very much,
Thank
Katie.
you. Yeah.
And yeah, we gotta get going. So that's. Thank you. Okay, I gotta.
Yeah.
Okay. And they have to work there.
Yeah,
to take
so
the stage. We're at time.
Okay, all I wanted to say was you should definitely come and see this show because nobody ever does Shakespeare's histories, especially Henry VI. So where else are you gonna see it? When else are you gonna get to see it? Nowhere.
Nowhere. Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Do the thing. And also come to UNO, but also go to Creighton.
Back to back.
Watch.